guys, it's Talisa coming back to another video. If you're new here, my name is Talisa, and here on Being Talisa, we do talks, we do vlogs, we do tutorials, hair, makeup, we do all of that stuff. So if you're not subscribed, go ahead and subscribe to my channel, Being Talisa. Join the gang. Also like, comment, and also hit that bell to be notified every time I upload. So hey guys, Talisa coming back to you with another Talisa talk. So today we're going to be talking about self-confidence. Lord have mercy, is this a topic that hits home 100%. So a lot of you guys are probably thinking, Talisa, self-confidence, like that's not something that you lack. You seem like you always have confidence. You don't have insecurities, blase blase. At this moment right now, yes, I still have insecurities, but I've just learned how to deal with them and how to not make them so present in my life to the point where it prevents me from doing certain things or from being happy. My confidence was okay, you know, I was super skinny and there's certain things I really didn't like about myself, but it wasn't super bad until high school, around 11th and 12th grade. And honestly, what happened was I had a boyfriend. He was, you know, really popular basketball player. And all the girls wanted him, so I feel like we were the perfect match. I feel like my confidence was pretty good when I first met him, and it seemed like with him cheating and doing certain things, it messed with my confidence. And to me, it was like the girls he was cheating on me with were like not that attractive, didn't really have that much going for them. So it really was kind of like a stab to me, like dang, like I could think I'm pretty and I could think I'm this and that, but that doesn't mean that a man won't cheat on me. So that was like the start of my insecurities. And then it seemed like after me and him kind of like broke up, I guess you can kind of call it bullying or whatever, but it was kind of like I was being bullied to a certain extent. Because people, like, not even people, really guys probably like me, but they didn't know how to really like come across and make it nice. They would make it mean, and they would like talk about my hair and talk about how long my legs were and talk about how skinny I was and how flat chested I was and how my legs are so much longer than my torso. So they would call me names and stuff, and it really got to me because it just brought stuff like, dang, I'm really not like the other girls. Like, I'm not short or average height like the other girls. I don't have a butt. I don't have many boobs like the other girls. I don't have long, nice hair like the other girls. And it really did mess with my self-esteem. And also during that time, I started breaking out from acne, and I would get acne. And you guys know, I talked about it before, like my acne area is this triangle area, so I would break out around my lip and stuff, and they would say, oh my gosh, you got herpes and stuff. And I knew I didn't have herpes because I wasn't even sexually active. I wasn't even doing anything along those lines, none of that, you know what I'm saying? I was chilling, I was young, and it just really like messed with my self-esteem. And it wasn't even that they were just saying it to me walking down the hallway. They would do it in class, like in front of people, so it was kind of like I was the laughing stock. And at first, you know, I just dealt with it or whatever, but after a while, it was really making me like mentally unstable. And that was probably the first time that I experienced a mental difficulty in my life where, you know, I was thinking about suicide. I was thinking about hurting myself. I was thinking about chopping off my toes to make my foot shorter. Like I was just thinking really crazy. And it's crazy that words that people can say can really mess with somebody. That's why I do not condone bullying. I do not condone talking about people. I don't picking on people. I don't condone it. You know what I'm saying? Because it's just like I've been there before. I basically like had to come to my mom, and I just cried out to help for her. And of course parents are going to say, oh, you're beautiful, oh, they're just crazy, blase blase. But during that time, I really just had to find solutions for the problems that I was dealing with to kind of one up them. So I went to the dermatologist, got my acne situated so they couldn't talk about my acne anymore. And then I started wearing weaves so they didn't see my hair, so couldn't talk about my hair anymore. And just trying to fight back and prove a point. And I feel like that's not the best way to go about stuff, because they'll just find something else to talk about you. Yeah, that's basically where my insecurities and whatever that's where it started at. And I remember my mom's friend had me write down what I liked about myself and what I loved about myself. And a lot of times it wasn't nothing really physical, it was stuff inside. And honestly, that's what mattered. In the day, you can be the prettiest girl with the perfect body and all of that, and if you have a bad heart and a bad spirit, like, you're ugly. I had to learn my outer confidence, and I can say now I probably have the most the utmost confidence I done had in a long time, especially since I'm wearing my natural hair out now as well. Throughout my life, even up until a couple months ago, I was doing things to counteract stuff that people may say to me, just because of stuff that people said to me in high school. Like, I really didn't like wearing my hair like that, because I'm thinking, okay, the guys in high school said, oh my god, your hair's so short, so people are going to think the same thing now, even though I'm older. And I'm not going to really wear heels because I'm already tall, so people will be like, oh my god, she's so tall, so I'm not going to wear heels and stuff. But honestly, I have a couple of things wrote down that definitely helped me kind of change up my mindset. I feel like it really helped me. I feel like now I'm probably at the best confidence level I've been at in my whole life. So I'm just going to give you a few pointers that I can kind of remember that I did that helped me get to this point. So one thing I have down here is following people that are like me. So I basically detoxed my whole social media because I also was having some confidence issues a couple weeks ago, because we all know what guys like. They like the girls with the small waist, big boobs, big butt, or whatever. Especially now, since the norm on social media and Instagram is like the BBL look, and I feel like a lot of people need to stop doing that, because a lot of girls are suffering from that, thinking that we need that body, and you don't. But so I stopped following those people. So Jada Cheese, Aerie, all the girls who basically have those BBL bodies, I stopped following them because it was like messing with my self-confidence. And I also commented this on a YouTube video on somebody else's page, and they felt the same way. They had to unfollow them too, because it's just like, it's not even like they're trying to flaunt it, but they doing away. And it's crazy, because I was thinking about the other day, I was like, Jada always is showing her body, but she just so pretty in her face. I wish she would just show her face more. But it's like every time she does a video, she always makes sure that she's showing off her body too. And I'm like, girl, if you paid for it, show it and flaunt it. But I feel like that's something that a lot of girls push out now, instead of freaking having a big heart and being nice and stuff like that. So I had to unfollow them. So I started following people that reminded me of myself, or that I reflected, like that reflected me. So I started following a lot of natural hair tags and a lot of natural hair people, especially for type natural hair, and also 4B, 4C natural hair, because me seeing all the wigs and weaves and stuff done also mess with my self-confidence, making me think that I have to wear a weave, and that's not true. And I was definitely one of them black girls who did not feel as pretty if I had my natural hair out. Now, as you can tell, girl, weave who? So I stopped following those people as well, and stopped following all the hair companies and stuff, and now I follow a lot more natural hair people. And I can see myself wanting to try out new hairstyles with my hair, thinking, oh my god, her hair is so gorgeous, and it's like thick and coily and kinky like mine, and it's just making me love myself all over again. And also, as far as like being tall, not as confident when wearing heels and wearing certain things. A couple years ago, I think I was a freshman in high school, and I hadn't started wearing heels yet. And I started following Raven Elise. And Raven Elise, if you don't know, she has definitely dealt with some of her insecurities on YouTube as well. But I saw her, she's like 5'10", 5'11", and I'm like 5'8", 5'9". And she was wearing heels, and I was like, she's so tall, but she's wearing heels, and she's so confident about it. So during that time, we were going to parties and clubs and stuff, so I decided to, let me just wear some heels or whatever. Let me just throw some heels on. And yeah, they started out with some little babies, but I started doing that, and I started, getting this attention that was different than I was expecting, and I really liked it, because it's like, sometimes girls who are tall think that they need to be short to feel normal or whatever, but it makes you even look better, and your confidence is so much better when you know you're different, and then you add a couple more inches on top just to make yourself extra different. And I just love that. So I always thanked Reverend Lee. She probably doesn't know that, but I've always thanked her, and I always looked up to her for having that, for her having the impact on me, that it's okay to be tall and wear heels and stuff. So that definitely brought some confidence into me now, and now I wear heels and it's fine. It is kind of weird sometimes I'm around shorter people, but it doesn't really knock with my self-confidence. It's just, I feel good. Like I feel like any other girl who's wearing heels, so definitely following and looking up to people that relate to you. If you know that you can't afford a BBL, and you know that you're not naturally made like that, don't be out here fiending over these celebrities or these YouTubers with that body, because it's really going to knock your confidence. You're going to start thinking that you you have shortcomings in you, which you really don't, because you're made the way that you were supposed to be made, and that's on period. So as you can tell, I'm super skinny, lanky, whatever you want to call it, and I'm confident in myself because I know that not even that there's somebody out there that would want it, but I know that this is how God made me, so I need to just live in it and let it be, especially when it comes to body stuff. Like that's a whole different thing than weave and makeup and stuff. Also, I just start praying as well. I just start praying to God to help me find love in myself, to help me love myself to the full extent. And I'm still practicing that now, especially after breakups and failed situationships and all that mess with guys. Like, it definitely, dealing with guys will definitely knock your confidence. I definitely will say that. So I am kind of like rebuilding myself, relearning myself, and like falling in love with myself, and being okay with just being me and being fine with that. And definitely praying to God and venting to him and telling him everything that you feel, crying, pleading, whatever you gotta do, and just giving it to him and let him hold the weight or whatever that you have on your heart. And definitely, y'all, he will come back to you and he will bless you 10 times fold. Like, he will. Like, and that's something I'm definitely practicing now. I practiced it back then, I'm practicing now again, because it's kind of like I'm falling back in love with myself. So definitely praying. Like, that should be the number one. Definitely praying. Number 3, trying new things. Oh my God, trying new things. What I mean by trying new things is that you don't want to be the type of person that's saying, oh, I'm not going to wear this because it won't look good on me, or my type, or it won't look, you know what I'm saying? So even with being a black girl in general, like, we already are knocked down a couple of tiers because we're not seen as the ideal view of beauty in America. Because, you know, the ideal view of beauty is a white girl with long blonde hair and blue eyes. So we're already knocked down a little bit. But don't say, oh, I can't wear this blonde wig because I'm black, or I can't wear this red hair because I have darker skin, or I can't wear this color dress because I have darker skin, or I can't wear these heels because I'm tall. Whatever. Like, don't say you cannot do something because of something, because you can do whatever you want, especially when it comes to like body sizes and stuff. Oh, I can't wear this crop top because I'm too big. No, wear what you want. Like, if that crop top makes you feel good and you feel sexy, that all that matters. Because at the end of the day, nobody really cares that much to where they're going to make it their honest goal in life just to knock you down about that. Like, yeah, there's some people out here who do that, but majority of the time it's not people that, you know, are going to say it to your face. It's online. Online don't even matter. It's not real. So don't let, you know, you think that you can't do something because of something. Don't make that stop you, because honestly, if it came down to it, shoot, half the stuff I be wearing, I'll be like, oh, I can't wear that because I don't have enough boobs. Girl, child, boo, I don't care. I'm gonna wear what I want. And that's on period. Okay. So another thing is acting confident. I feel like once you start to fake it till you make it, you'll feel a lot better. And what I mean by that is acting like things don't bother you, and that can be on social media, that can be in reality, it can be anywhere. Acting like it doesn't bother you, and after a while your brain will start to realize, okay, it doesn't bother you, and then it doesn't bother you anymore. Like me with my acne, that's something that I have been dealing with, and that's an insecurity that I've been dealing with for a long time. And I started back working on myself this year, and I learned that that's just something that's inevitable. It's nothing I can really do about it. It's going to happen. I don't went to doctors, I don't went to specialists. It's just something that it's just going to happen every once in a while. It's not like it's something that, you know, happens every day, or I have to live with it every day. So whenever I have a breakout, I just look at it as, okay, it's a breakout. Cover it up if I want to. Don't cover it up. Go about my day. Act like it's not there. Don't even point it out. Don't even act like it's something that's about to mess up my day. I just deal with it and go about my day. It's just like that idea where you think that, you know, that big pimple in the middle of your forehead is going to make people want to stare at it all day. Most of the time they look at it and they say, oh, she has a pimple, and they going about their business. They're not sitting there dwelling like,
oh my gosh, she has a pimple. She doesn't wash her face. She needs to take better care of her skin. She needs to drink more water.
A lot of people don't think that way, and I feel like we make ourselves feel that way when that's not how it is. So I stopped doing that to myself. Like, I used to not go outside because I had pimples. I used to, you know what I'm saying, because I was just waiting for somebody to say something. But people don't really move like that. It's like middle school, high school type of stuff, but in real life people don't really move like that, and if they do, cut them off. But now I just act like the confidence is already there. Like, I'm already confident. So if I see the pimple coming, oh, I don't care about the pimple. Even though I may care about it, oh, I don't care about it. And after a while, if I do that every time I break out, I'm going to start thinking, oh, I really don't care about it, you know? So even like when it comes to being tall, like, I would really be upset when people are like, oh, you're so tall. Like, oh my gosh, you're so tall for a girl So now I don't even look at it as, yeah, I know. I look at it as, oh, thank you, right? You know? And since I started acting that way, and when I was younger, I would do it and not really believe in myself when I said it. But like I said, continually doing that, you will start getting used to it and it will become a routine. And then by the time you know it, that's really how you feel. So now people say you're so tall, it's not even like, it doesn't even hit me as like a negative thing. I see it as a positive thing. Okay, next one is not seeking validation. This is super hard because I feel like a lot of people, self-confidence and self-worth comes from validation, and it's normal. We're human. Everybody likes when somebody compliments them about something. That's human nature. We love that. It makes us feel good. But you cannot expect to do certain things to seek validation, because majority of the time you're not going to get what you want, or you're not going to get it how you want. So like, some people may, you know, get all cute and stuff and go somewhere expecting guys to holler at them, or expecting somebody to say something, or expect somebody to comment, you look so beautiful. No, you have to figure out how to do that for yourself, because once somebody doesn't do that for you, you're going to feel horrible. And I've been there. So being able to look at yourself and be like, dang girl, you a snack. Talk to yourself in the mirror, you a snack, you cute. You know, this is beautiful about you, this is beautiful about you. And just learning and building on yourself and being able to be the person that validates yourself and stop looking for validation somewhere else, your self-confidence will boost. And yes, it's easier said than done, but I feel like when you're building on yourself and you're getting self-confidence, it just takes time. Like, it takes repetitive doing things. It takes habits of you just constantly pouring into yourself and constantly reinforcing yourself and constantly giving yourself positive energy. That's what it takes. It just takes you constantly just throwing water into your plant to see yourself grow. That's what it takes. And after a while, all those things become habits, and then other people see you like, whoa, she's radiant, she's glowing, like, I love her confidence. And then they're gonna come and be like, oh my god, like, yes. And then they're going to add on to your confidence, because they're gonna be like, wow, you are beautiful, yes, you're really cute and stuff. And that's just going to help you on top. And it's not even like you're waiting for them to compliment you, because you already done gave it to yourself. Okay, so this is the last one I have wrote down, is about making your insecurities a joke first. So this is more so for like high school, middle school, whatever. Is, I know a lot of times people will, like I said, with me being taller or having shorter hair, some girls, I see something that they're insecure about, they will make a joke about it before somebody else does. And in a way that may be toxic, but I feel like it definitely helped me, because it, like, you're not giving them that grip on, you know what I'm saying, you're not giving them that satisfaction to insult you, because you're doing it first. And it's kind of like you're grabbing that and you're taking hold of it, and that makes you feel better. Because I know there were sometimes I would be like, girl, you know I ain't got no hair, and I would be honest, and I would say that before somebody else could say it. But after a while, honestly, it really doesn't help your confidence. It probably doesn't. But okay, so let's say you're in school or something, and you know, people tend to talk about certain things about you. Making a joke to them and then working on yourself behind the scenes is probably what's going to help. So to them, making a joke so they don't get that satisfaction, and then you taking that joke back at home, and then you're working on it and you're putting in time to where that's something that doesn't even bother you anymore. But these are just my last, I guess, overall tips for building self-confidence, is to definitely pray about it, guys. That's something that I've really been practicing, and honestly, I haven't felt as much love and as much just love and fulfillment from a non-human being being right here. Like, I feel so good about myself from not even having to have somebody telling me, or somebody physically loving me, or, you know what I'm saying, like, that's just a different type of feeling that I feel like a lot of people don't experience. But definitely something that you should experience, you guys. It's definitely worth it. You know, praying and just telling God, vent to him, let him help you. And also just really dissecting yourself and relearning to love yourself, figuring out, why do I have this insecurity? Why do I feel bad about this? And if you can knock it out and get it out your life, majority of the time that will help your confidence. Like I said, if you've been having insecurities about your body type, stop watching certain people on YouTube. Stop following these girls that they got all these BBLs. Having what you see as your norm, or people that's similar to you, having that around you and seeing that every day on your timeline, on TV, whatever, will definitely help your confidence, especially in nowadays. It will definitely help your confidence. But yeah, so I definitely feel like these last few months I have really, like I said, did 360. My self-confidence has went up a whole lot. Yes, I still have insecurities. Yes, there's things I'm still working on. I feel like I'll be working on myself till the day I die. But I could definitely tell, since I stopped following all these hair companies, feeling like I need to have weave, because they push it on black girls. They really do. And following more natural hair people, and subscribing to more natural hair channels, and unfollowing these girls who just push BBLs and who push this luxury life that majority of us can't afford and will never ever be able to afford. It will bring you back to a perspective that you're human and you're normal, and it's fine to be normal. Like, it's fine to not want to be like them, and it's fine. Like, a lot of people think that they lack something in life, or their life wasn't successful if they don't get that level of success. But majority of them people that got all this BBLs, weave, inches, man, money, they be lacking in something else that you probably do have, like a good heart or loving parents or whatever. So just look at it as, whatever you need, God gave it to you. If you need something that you feel like you don't have, pray to God for it. He'll bring it to you if you need it. And just think about the things that you do have, and think about the positive out of everything. Like, I used to be like, oh my God, my second toe is so long. And yes, there's ways I can get my second toe to be shorter. But would I rather have a good working second toe that's a little bit longer than my first, or would I rather try to go get surgery, spend money, and then I'm not be able to walk as good? Why do I feel like my second toe is so abnormal? Because that's not the norm that I see. But there's thousands of other people in the world who have worse toes than me, and who also have toes like mine, and they still like moving on with their life, saying whatever. So I should be able to do the same, right? But always, you guys, if you ever feel super down, if you need any advice, they'll go to somebody, talk to somebody, definitely before it gets too bad, before you're become mentally unstable, because I've been there. Definitely talk to somebody. You're not alone. Continue to work on yourself. Continue to bloom and blossom into the better and greater you. And that's on period. So hope you guys enjoyed this Talisa Talks. I hope I made sense. Y'all know I just be going all over the place in my mind and my thoughts, but I hope it made sense, and I hope that you start today working on yourself and building your self-confidence. I definitely recommend you guys. It's amazing to be the one who loves yourself first, and then everybody else can love on top of you. Like, comment, and subscribe, and also hit that bell to be notified every time I upload. And I'll see you TaMorgans in my next Talisa Talks. Peace, y'all. Oh!